In 2021, we updated our Mars scam with a helicopter. We started our dress rehearsals for the next Artemis moon scam. Our astronauts kept busy in a fake station. We hypnotize you with CGI from galaxies and other crap, and push forward with the global warming agenda, and pretend we're innovating with old school tech. Here's a look back at the scams we've been pushing in 2021 and much more. We flooded the world with hypnotic CGI simulations and probes, pretending to explore the solar system and beyond. All we need is a flag and a touchdown celebration to try and make this slow-boiling torture seem exciting. The overpriced piece of junk we call perseverance because we just don't give up was lowered onto magic CGI Mars, pre-recorded in our stations in Greenland and Devon Island. In what's going down in history as the dumbest show ever, we provided footage of a toy drone helicopter and had our fresh out of high school video game engineers jump in excitement. Having cashed $8 billion with the James Webb scam, we send a prop to a location safe from scientific scrutiny. We have simulations and computer-generated cartoons to match any mission or probe used to embezzle funds. It now includes asteroid and comet missions guided by Hollywood sci-fi playbook. We're about to save the Earth from an extinction-level flying space rock with a mosquito-sized probe. We continue to push the notion that all stars that twinkle have exoplanets we're about to explore. Our fanatic audience is ready to drink up the fake CGI as scientific nectar. We even produced a water-cooled probe that entered the sun's upper atmosphere. It sampled the sun's bristling hairs in unquestionable spacecraft animations. In yet another space telescope scam, we produce sci-fi diagrams that proclaim new cartoon planets for you to memorize. Politicians paraded in their puppet roles at NASA and gave the usual MK Ultra-infused speeches for the unaware, mind-controlled, cognitively impaired, cosmologically inept masses. Forgotten astronauts are given administrative roles, keeping things in the JPL, NASA, Parsons, Crowley code line. Our commitment to climate change fear-mongering and propaganda is reflected in spacecraft maps of the ball Earth we have been producing in all its simulated glory. NASA's enhancing its all-seeing eye-style computer simulation of the ball Earth, as people still believe our global warming simulations that would have melted the world 100 times over. We do forest-directed energy burns to manage the herds and impoverish farmers. The more ridiculous our CGI satellite and probe designs, the more believers we gather. Despite how slowly our balloon CGI and scale model rockets go up, after they fall in the water, people still buy into the animations we present. The video game generation poses no resistance. Composites of high-altitude drones and balloon images may show no curvature, but they dazzle politicians and fanboys alike. We sponsor anyone who uses our CGI maps to make claims about climate change, contributing to this traditional but still important boogeyman. As long as they show colorful spinning balls that help people believe that the end of the world is just around the corner, we can shower them with public funds. We love trolling, so here's the Butt Valley Reservoir, where we cook most of our bullshit. Playing our special role in the New World Order and the Great Reset, we tend to pair anything we can with COVID-19, even things like water quality and air pollution. We are so used to get away with cheating, nobody cares. Even though farmers know very well what they're doing and that there are no food shortages in the world, only a distribution greed crisis, we spin satellite fairy tales to spacecraft corporate farmers with the usual computer program trick. In 2021, we took the COVID crisis as an opportunity to produce a barrage of fake launches for our mesmerized fanboys, with a range of swimming pool, spacecraft, screw-turning diving missions. The actors in the Screwed 1 mission finished their set with the old-school parachute and ocean rescue trick produced without any independent oversight, as always. We broke our own bamboozling record with a range of rocket launch techniques, from balloons held on wires and scale models to straight-up CGI. Screwed 2 followed with a clownier cast and kept the retro sci-fi motorcycle helmets and suits by the Milan-based fashion designers Tronzetto. Flanked by CGI cutscene sequences, we repeated our hatch-cracking hug and grope ceremony. In the swimming pool set, we turned new screws, took selfies, waved to space crackers, and rolled out a cellophane panel prop. A new cast of diverse astronauts took the stage after a grueling set of psycho-programming operations and invasive rectal probing. We also hired new screen staring and button-pushing specialists, set operators and extras, and set out to promote new pseudo-private missions to the cracked and leaky fake station. Rocket-assisted balloons, scale models, and CGI productions have proven effective as vectors of spacecraft spreading. Our docile audiences now believe anything we say without a shred of suspicion. Our new Earth animations come in astonishing variety. Sunsets look nothing like reality. We also bulge and distort high-altitude footage as much as possible to keep the curvature in the cracker's mind. We wasted a record amount of time and money making up the props that will set the stage for the Artemis moon hoax. Engineers at the MK Ultra Space Center connected pipes into unoriginal yet shiny cylindrical canister containers. We accelerated our contributions to climate change by burning tons of rocket fuel, releasing a record-setting amount of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. To excite our drooling herd of spacecrackers, there's nothing like the good old technology fetish trick. So we're always making more and more overpriced, taxpayer-funded canister and props for upcoming productions. We also dropped capsules in water, as it was a popular trick that worked very well in the 60s. The SpaceX suppository shape, appearing as faker than reality CGI, is working on attracting politically correct and diverse audiences to the coming moon hoax. We continue to push forward with the Gateway storyline, with malleable audiences ready to accept magical forms of vacuum propulsion. JAXA, an old moon CGI animation partner, is also joining the hoax. The simulated map for the upcoming Viper rover CGI rollout is already boiling in our MK Witches brew.
We've been waiting 20 years to see these images, and now today we have finally seen them. We've got a deep field image, seeing almost to the beginning of the universe. Seeing almost to the beginning of the universe. Seeing almost to the beginning of the universe. We've got an exoplanet spectra detecting its atmosphere. We've got colliding galaxies, the death of a star, and the birth of other stars. This is the new images from the James Webb Space Telescope. Hi everyone, I'm Fraser Kane. I'm the publisher of Universe Today. I've been a space and astronomy journalist for over 20 years, and I have been following this story for my entire career in space journalism. So it's great to be able to sit here and share these incredible first images. All right, let's get into them. The first image is a deep field image of a galaxy cluster called S-MAX 0723. And this is an image that has been taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. It's one of those places that Hubble has looked where there should be almost nothing in the sky, and yet the more it looks, the more galaxies pop out. It's one of those places that Hubble has looked where there should be almost nothing in the sky, and yet the more it looks, the more galaxies pop out. But the thing that's really important is that you've got this fairly large galaxy cluster sitting in the middle of the image. Now, the light from this galaxy cluster has been traveling to us for about 5 billion years.
extremely low frequency. Extremely low frequency. once happened.
Muszą też być ci, którzy są realistami i się tak zastanawiają, czym się tutaj ta cała reszta podnieca. Rzekomo wysłano jakieś urządzenie gdzieś tam w przestrzeń kosmiczną, które robi zdjęcia za pomocą podczerwieni, jeżeli się nie mylę. No i potem takie obrazki są gdzieś tam z tego wszystkiego uzyskiwane. No i to, co rzekomo uchwycono miliardy lat świetlnych od nas, ma w jakiś sposób być dla nas użyteczne. Aha. Ale pomijając już tą zagadkową użyteczność dla naszego życia i dla tych problemów, które wszystkie są na Ziemi, to są tylko obrazki. Kolorowe obrazki. Cała masa kolorowych obrazków, którymi wszyscy się podniecają. Ale dlaczego? Przecież na przykład, jak sobie wejdziecie na taką stronę, w której można sobie pobrać fajne, kolorowe tapety na komputer, też mamy fajne obrazki, nie? Czym się różnią te obrazki od tych obrazków na przykład? Od tych obrazków. Od tych. Czym się różnią? Wiecie czym? Tym, że te obrazki są na tej stronie, na stronie, która gromadzi różne tapety. I każdy wie, że te obrazki to są po prostu fejki. Bo jak wchodzisz na tą stronę, to wiesz, że masz do czynienia po prostu z jakimś tam obrazem stworzonym przez grafików komputerowych, przez różnych tak naprawdę ludzi. I wiesz, że taki obrazek fantastyczny, ładnie wyglądający, z ładnymi kolorami, możesz sobie pobrać na twój komputer i mieć fajną tapetę, prawda? No czy nie wygląda to pięknie? Ale każdy wie, że to są fejki, prawda? No bo raczej nikt chyba by nie uwierzył, że to jest prawdziwe. Ciężko by było rozróżnić, nie? No. Ale gdy wchodzi w grę już taki obrazek i ten obrazek jest na oficjalnej stronie NASA, no to nikt by nawet nie śmiał pomyśleć, że to może być fake. No nawet nie mówcie tego słowa. No bo przecież za tym obrazkiem stoi cała opowieść. Oczywiście o teleskopie, który został wysłany, który kosztował bardzo dużo pieniążków i oni nie mogliby kłamać i to jest tak naprawdę najprawdziwszy obrazek i on przedstawia prawdę. Natomiast wiadomo, że te obrazki to są tapety i one są nieprawdziwe, mimo że tak naprawdę są bardzo podobne do tego obrazka, w sensie takim, że no też wyglądają niezbyt wiarygodnie, nie? To znaczy nasze oko jest przyzwyczajone do tysięcy obrazków, którym jest bombardowane każdego dnia. No ale wiecie, tak patrząc realistycznie na to wszystko, to nie jesteśmy w stanie odróżnić. Dlaczego nie jesteśmy w stanie odróżnić? Ponieważ to są rzeczy opisywane i pokazywane, które nie są dla nas dostępne ani przez nas zweryfikowane. Podniecanie się tego typu obrazkami, od razu mówię, bardzo ładny obrazek. Fajna tapeta by z tego była. Nadawanie temu jakiegoś znamiona, osiągnięcia, sukcesu i w ogóle podniecanie się tym, no to jest takie trochę, powiem szczerze, no bardzo, bardzo płytkie, nie? Oczywiście jak ktoś lubi, to się może podniecać czym chce, ja tam w to nie wnikam, ale gdyby nie ta cała historyjka, gdyby nie to, że rozdmuchano te zdjęcia i ten cały projekt James Webb, to zdjęcie prawdopodobnie mogłoby się znaleźć na liście z tymi zdjęciami i nikt by tak naprawdę żadnej różnicy się nie dopatrzył, bo nikt by o tym nie wiedział. Gdyby nie ta historia związana z tym, nikt by tego zdjęcia tak naprawdę nie zauważył, a żadni youtuberzy by o tym nie nagrywali niczego. Ale ponieważ jest to kolejna jakaś sensacja rozdmuchana przez wszystkich, przez celebrytów i przez różnych tam medialnych ludzi, no to wiadomo, że większa część tych mniej wymagających rzuciła się na to i zaczęła to prezentować i się tym wszystkim bardzo podniecać, gdzie tak naprawdę dla zwykłego szarego człowieka jest to po prostu kolejna fotka, która może oznaczać wszystko, a równie dobrze nie oznaczając nic, ponieważ nie mamy żadnej możliwości, aby to zweryfikować i jakoś uwiarygodnić, no chyba że posiadamy super ekstra drogi teleskop gdzieś tam w kosmosie, który też może robić zdjęcia odległych o kilka miliardów lat świetlnych galaktyk.
I guess to a simple mind or to the general public, these pictures are amazing. That's the programming, that's the indoctrination that is going on. General public soaks this stuff up. This is the same people that fall for everything the media says. Anything the media says, they do not question. They think it's all truth. Picture that is being presented to us and then described as this astounding masterpiece of a picture. Everything that's being sold to us with these types of pictures and these types of events, because it took that for people to wake up. Now, I'd like to know the percentage of people that are woke up to stuff like this, but once you start understanding the programming, that's the only way you question it. They feel smarter by hearing about this picture and the significance of it. Each one of these stars you're like looking back in time, they're saying. They're looking back to the origins of the universe with this James Webb telescope. The general public is get away with speaking to the general public like this, they know they got you. They know they got you because they can see clearly how they can easily get away with telling the general public anything and no one will question them. They know this is very rare for anyone to be questioning these outer space pictures. So they know that they can pull anything over people's eyes now because nobody's catching them on anything. Once I've woken up to this type of stuff, it makes you realize, like, you start to understand that you can't really trust anything from these people. When you realize that that's not true, like this is just psyop programming, then you instantly can see through all the BS.